Hello again. My name is Brother Sean, and I'm the founding brother of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans, a community that was founded before the sarcophagus where St. Francis of Assisi is buried in Assisi, where I was asked to set up the Teo community, but a community to invite brothers and sisters of different beliefs to come and honor the one true God in celebration. But this short video is really an introduction to doing the 7-day retreat, which our postulants make prior to being received into the postulate. The postulate period usually lasts about 6 months, but the retreat, the emphasis for the retreat is informal. And there are no set rules in running the retreat or doing the retreat, but one must set aside a time each day, say 30 minutes, maybe an hour, in one period or 2 periods, and be aware that this is an amazing journey, a journey of your soul and your heart, coming to meet the face of the beloved, to behold, to enfold, and to hold the presence of Christ in your being. The retreat has a theme, and the theme of the retreat is the Sevenfold Vows of Peace, which you will take when you complete your novitiate period, which can be anything from 12 months to 2 years, depending on your spiritual maturity. But you will know when the time is right. But before we reflect on the Sevenfold Vows of Peace, as this is an introduction to the 7 days, we usually invite you to just light a candle, to center yourself, to ground yourself. You could do this indoors or outdoors. You could kick your shoes or sandals off and place your feet on the sacred earth, on the grass, and feel the currents of Mother Earth, whom St. Francis referred to in many of his teachings. But I like our postulants to begin with a beautiful prayer from entering the castle, an inner path to God in your soul. This was written by St. Teresa of Avila, but Caroline Miss condensed a lot of those wonderful teachings and brought them into a modern idiom for us to understand. But there's a beautiful prayer on page 174, which I usually invite our new postulants to read. I cross the bridge into the silent bliss of my castle. I close the drawbridge and forbid all outside influences from entry into this holy place, a place that is my soul. Here in my castle I am alone with God, and under God's light and companionship I discover the depth and beauty of my soul. I embrace the power of prayer. I open myself to divine guidance, and I surrender myself to become as a channel of grace and healing and service as God directs my life. Isn't that a beautiful prayer? When you've said the prayer, you then call on your guardian angel. You call on St. Francis and St. Clare in the presence of Christ, and you ask them to speak to your heart the meaning of each of the 7 keys. Day 1, you will watch a short video which is part of the retreat that I will send you. And key number 1 is Providence, the greatest of all the vows, where you trust in God to meet all your needs, having surrendered your heart to God. And here you're guided to listen in prayer, to meditate for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and whatever comes up, write it down. You're encouraged not to wrestle with it, or to even say, oh, I can't write that. That doesn't mean anything. That's ego. Write what you are given and bless it. And then share it with me. But once you've completed the little exercise of writing down your short essay of no more than 500 words, choose 4 key words that resonate from that reading with your heart. Day 2, we reflect on simplicity. And day 3, integrity. Day 4, faith. Day 5, gratitude. And day 6, surrender. And finally on day 7, service. So again, the format is the same. Meditate, reflect, and allow what comes to you, share it by writing it down. And then bless the exercise, and throughout the day, just be aware of God's presence and be aware of the prayers of the community surrounding you, enfolding you, and empowering you to stay in your heart. It's as simple as that. Unlike the retreats that I did as a young nursing monk that were very formal and sometimes exceptionally heavy, but the silence was beautiful. If you choose to say to your family, I'm taking 7 days out, and you wish to have it in silence, go for it. But sometimes that doesn't work when you're holding down a job and you're having to meet people. Choose your time that is best for you. And if you're living in a family, involve your family, share with them and tell them that at a certain time each of these 7 days, you are making time for you. And that's it. So I wish you every blessing in making this beautiful 7-day retreat. And if you run into any difficulty whatsoever, email me, or if something you have written down leaves you feeling a little bit uneasy, then name it, bless it, and release it to God in a mindset of gratitude, and just say, thank you, God, for resolving this. Very often when you're on a retreat and embrace the light of God's presence, you often attract negative energy. That could be the evil one trying to disempower you and leave you feeling vulnerable and fractious and uneasy within yourself. Just be aware of that. But if the struggle persists, then there's a beautiful prayer. In the name of the Lord Christ, and through the blood of the precious blood of Christ, I command you, whoever you are, to return to the light. For I am in service to the light. Amen. So thank you for watching and joining in this basic introduction of doing the 7-day retreat. It's simple, it's easy, it's heart-centered, and it's your opportunity to grow in the service of God. But remember, God called you by name, not me. And I'm here in service to you, to walk alongside you at your pace, not you walk at my pace. And it's where we both enter this beautiful spiritual partnership, where we learn from each other through support and love and prayer together. I wish you a blessed retreat, and I know that you will truly enjoy sharing with your community your feedback and your 4 key words from each of the wonderful keys, the 7fold vows of peace, because these are the vows you take when you complete your novitiate, the 7fold vows of peace. Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah, Pax et Bonum, Om Shanti, Solo di Caritas, Salam Alaikum. And may the peace of our God and the love of Francis and Claire empower you in the coming days. Reclaim your divinity, not only as a child of God, but as a co-creator of God. Bless you and thank you.